WHPR TV is now on demand. Catch us when you want, how you want, where you want. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch your favorite TV shows on demand. And be sure to download the WHPR app. We're now on demand at your demand. WHPR TV Detroit on demand.com, a Watkins Broadcasting Company.
It's the fastest rising sport in the country, but nowhere faster than in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Our amateurs and pros are passionate and skilled warriors. My name is Kevin, the CEO Tubbs. I am the coach of Team Tubbs Fight Club from Detroit, Michigan, and this is Detroit MMA TV.
Yeah, the game is mine. No, listen, I am on the same level as these old heads. Went out and I got it, cause no, I ain't gon' beg. Don't compare me to no others, I'm original, it's been said. Detroit kid with a Detroit mindset. Reaching for the crown, but it's not mine yet. Keep looking at the clock, is it my time yet? They think I'm rich and famous cause my follower amount, but I still got...
Yo, what's up, Detroit? What's up, HP? Hey, welcome to the kickoff of the very first Fight Gamer MMA show starring yours truly, Kevin, the CEO Tubbs. We're here with two of the baddest in Michigan martial arts right now. We have yours truly, Mr. Marco Smallman, sitting over here to my right, and we have the one and only Matt Sealer. Marco trains out of which gym is that?
I train out of a bunch of gyms, but one of my main gyms I train out of is Fuse MMA in Clinton Township, Michigan.
Fuse MMA, that's right. Shout out to Fuse MMA, Don Richard, Joe Battaglia, who are friends of mine. Very prominent gym over here. Matt, give the people a little insight, you know, about your training and what you bring into the game right now.
I train at various places as well. The main gyms are Fuse and MASH Gym. MASH down in Redford, down 8 Mile in Redford.
Now, you two are teammates,
Yes,
correct?
we are. Yes,
okay.
sir.
They happen to be teammates, gym mates. They train together. Very tough guys. We'll be getting into the juicy part and the not so juicy parts of MMA. But right now, let me tell you a little something about who we are. Detroit MMA TV is a sponsorship program. We're pretty much in it for the fighters. That's the end all be all of it. We're in it for the fighters, man, for the advancement of the fighters. You know, we're trying to be pivotal in their careers right now. Marco Smallman right now happens to be fighting at 170. He right now holds, how many titles do you hold right now?
I hold a couple amateur belts, and right now I'm just awaiting my opportunity to fight for a pro belt.
Absolutely. That's one of the setbacks of the game. Sometimes when you're a good talent, it's kind of hard to find fights, you know, and these guys don't settle for just any fights. There's no padding fights here. They're looking for the ones that's going to push them to be, you know, the best that they can be, because the only way you could be the best is beating the best. Right here we have Matt Sealer. Matt, tell the audience, you know, who's your biggest influence and who's getting the credit for, you know, you pushing you to start a career in mixed martial arts?
I would say like role models, like the big names in the game, John Jones, Anderson Silva, like the typical common people you look up to in the MMA game. They influenced me to join this sport and just pursue a career in it. And right now I'm doing very well. I hold 2 amateur belts as well, and I'm fighting for my 3rd in September at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. So
that would be TXC, correct?
Yes, TXC.
TXC is owned by a friend of mine, Mr. Joe Battaglia. TXC is a very prominent, a very popular promotion. I've been working with TXC over the years, ever since I first started Team Tubbs Fight Club and mixed martial arts back in 2010. Actually 2009, but I met Joe in 2010, and you know, I would recommend anybody who's looking for a career in the sport, you know, to possibly get a start over there, along with Joseph Donofrio, who's a good friend of mine. He has the bigger venues. He's known for the Palace of Auburn Hills, Joe Louis Arena, and over at the Fillmore, which yielded some really good shows each and every time I came out. Marco, you say you were going pro sometime in the near future. Is that correct?
I'm actually already pro.
You're already pro.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I stand corrected. He's already pro. And what's your pro MMA record?
I'm 1-0.
1-0. He's currently undefeated right now. Do you have any idea as to who your next opponent would be?
As of right now, I don't have an opponent set forth before me, but I'm just waiting for any offer I can.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, absolutely. As I stated before, that's one of the perils of being in this sport. You know, sometimes it's hard to find decent competition. Matt, you just won a fight, I think it was a couple of months ago.
Yes, it was June the 25th.
June the 25th, yes.
The, Dual Combat Sports.
Dual Combat
welterweight
Sports.
title.
What weight class was that?
170.
The 170.
welterweight.
He won the 170 belt against a very skilled and game veteran in amateur MMA. Is a friend of mine. His name is Mr. LeBron Odom Jr. That fight, honestly, I have to say that I thought it was going to go in the other direction because I knew LeBron, you know, and I've worked with him before, and I know LeBron is a very game fighter. But what are the things that you worked on? I mean, was there any key points that you had to work on in order to seal the victory?
I have everything, the aspects of striking, ground game, the clinch game. It's just everything I had to work on leading into that fight that I just missed keys that I was missing that I have to admit because there's no excuses going in there. I just I would say I just got a lot to learn because I'm still young in the game, and I'll perfect that, you know, and yeah, that's
Absolutely, that's understood. And I was actually there at that fight, and that fight went to the judges.
Yeah,
The judges ruled in your favor. Some even stated that that fight could have went either way.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I heard about that as
but
well.
the judges ruled in your favor, and you got the win, and you got the belt. And you know, everyone in the sport knows that it's everyone's opinion that you know you're not really a champ until you defend your first belt.
Right.
Okay, so your next title defense will be when?
Oh, my title defense will be in January for Donofrio again.
Donofrio.
Yeah,
okay,
Donofrio.
shout out to Joe Donofrio.
Yep.
The Impact Fight League. And you'll be fighting.
We don't even have an opponent yet.
Don't have an
except for
opponent.
that. Yeah,
okay.
so-
All right.
but
Well, just know that right now he's currently waiting an opponent, just as Marco is. In the second half of our show, we'll be introducing one of my premier fighters. He's a fighter that's a member of my team, Team Tubbs Fight Club. His name is Lamar Foster. Lamar came up in the ranks. He started in the sport when he was 18. And he's been like making a lot of noise in the sport lately. He hasn't been in the cage lately in competition. It's kind of hard to find Lamar fights. And then, you know, with the demands of our economy out here nowadays, sometimes you gotta put things on hold so you can get your priorities in perspective. So that doesn't mean that, you know, he stopped or he's not fighting anymore. We hear it all the time. You know, this guy or that guy is washed up, you know, and usually that's coming from people who's hoping that's a fact. But I'm here to tell you right now, there's nothing stagnant. There's nothing stopping. There's no quit in Team Tubbs Fight Club. We carry, you know, we're holding right now the title as one of the most winningest teams, if winningest is a word, one of the most winningest teams in Michigan right now, also in Detroit. And, you know, I would like to pride myself on, you know, being able to take guys that are out in the street, you know, at risk, you know, guys who probably don't have, you know, an outlet in which to channel, you know, anger and frustration and things of that sort. You know, I take those guys and, you know, I make champs out of them, man. You know, that's just what I do. You know, I don't have any time to teach anybody how to fight, of course. You know, that's not what I'm here for. That's not my field of expertise. But what I do is I take a guy or a fighter or an aspiring fighter with a bit of an edge, and, you know, I turn him into a better fighter. You know, I've been doing that for the last several years, and I'm not about to stop that right now. So be looking for Team Tubbs Fight Club real soon to be at your nearest venue location. We're major ticket sellers. We got the bangers. We also got my co-host, which you'll be meeting in the second half of the show also, which is my 145-pound sensation, the one and only, the Detroit reigning street fight king. And he's got that name for a reason. I say it again, the reigning Detroit street fight king, the one and only D. Lee. He'll be coming up next. I got another question for Matt Sealer.
Okay.
Your parents seem to be pretty involved in your career.
Mm-hmm.
Do you credit your parents for?
Of course, for everything.
So
yeah.
they support you fully, because a lot of parents, seriously in particular, moms, they tend to tense up when you're
Right.
in a sport as brutal as MMA.
Right. I mean, my mom's kind of the same way. She's just like she fully supports me with this passion. But she's still worried, like just any other mother, they'll be worried to like just see their kid get hurt, or you know what I mean, like they don't want to see that happen. But she has full faith in me, that in my abilities, that I'll do well in this game. So, she believes in me, and that's all I need.
And a really good support system is essential and is pivotal, in a person reaching their goals.
Right.
If you got a good support system, man, people, backing you up, pushing you to be all that you could be the best that you could be, it really means a lot. A lot of people don't like to support you until they see you doing big things. Those are the ones, that give that half support, and, we half support is, okay, it may be better than no support at all, but if you're not in it all the way, please just keep your distance, because we're all going to make it with or without anybody else's support, but the support really means a lot. Right here we have a copy of our new magazine. It's proven to be a hit in the MMA community. It's called the Fight Gamer MMA magazine, which is featured none other than the one and only Matt Sealer on the cover, along with the 10 of the most elite guys that we are sponsoring right now. Matt, tell us a little bit about how you felt about seeing yourself on the cover of this magazine.
It's just amazing. Just feelings of like just gratefulness. I mean, I thank you guys 100% for everything, because like, without this organization, without this help, I wouldn't have exposure like this. And I don't know, you guys are just truly a blessing to like just any athlete trying to make it in here in this game.
We appreciate that,
Yeah.
man, and it's a pleasure having you. As I stated to you before, guys like you make our job really, really easy, and it's
Right.
an honor and a pleasure to sponsor you guys, man. Because it's not a one-way street with us.
Right.
It's a win-win for everybody. You make us look good, we make you look good in
Right.
return, and everybody can share in the fame, man. Everybody can, there's room in the spotlight for everybody. Over here we got the one and only Marco Smallman, man. I like to call Marco the poster child, man. That's that's my opinion of him right now. Right now, he is the poster child for Michigan MMA, and that's arguably, of course, in my opinion. And I'm gonna tell you why I call this guy the poster child, because he not only wins fights, he finishes fights. Okay, that's very important. When you're a finisher, you're a good ticket seller. Good ticket sellers, tend to be, the ones that are that's making the longest paper at the end of the fight night, which is why we're in it to win it. We're in it to make sure these guys' careers is on track, and we're it's just an honor to be here. It's an honor to represent these guys. We're going to go into a commercial break, and we'll be bringing on my co-host, the one and only Street Fight King, along with Lamar Foster and the one and only my man Sean Mack. We'll see you in a minute.
This is the real Campu, keeping all my people unified. Please be sure to download my album, Campu, Birth of a New Nation, and my 2 latest hit singles, My People Rise and Be Good to Us, with voiceover skits, with inspirational poetry, hip-hop, and harmony.
Download your MP3 single copy of My People Rise and Be Good to Us, with voiceover skits, or the album Birth of a New Nation, all available on iTunes, Amazon, and other online stores.
Don't forget, Birth of a New Nation by Campu.
WHPR TV is now on demand. Catch us when you want, how you want, where you want. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch your favorite TV shows on demand. And be sure to
Download the WHPR app.
We're now on demand at your demand. WHPR TV Detroit on demand.com, a Watkins Broadcasting Company.
The fastest rising sport in the country, but nowhere faster than in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Our amateurs and pros are passionate and skilled warriors. My name is Kevin, the CEO Tubbs. I am the coach of Team Tubbs Fight Club from Detroit, Michigan, and this is Detroit MMA TV.
Yeah, the game is mine. No, listen, I am on the same level as these old heads. Went out and I got it, cause no, I ain't gon' beg. Don't compare me to no other.
What's up, Detroit? This is AMWD Lee, the Detroit Street Fight King. As my co-host and my manager and coach, Kevin, the CEO Tubbs, explained to you earlier, we're now getting ready for the second half of the show. I'm in charge here, so we're just going to keep it a little natural, have a little fun, ask some interesting questions, especially since we have the most interesting heavyweight in the state of Michigan with us right here, right now, Lamar the Abomination Foster. Also, our very first issue of our magazine, we featured one of Michigan's most dominant professional flyweights, Mr. Sean Mack, who's here with us today. Let's start off with the Abomination right here, who's been abominating people, man.
What's up,
How you been, man? You been all right?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Just living,
Okay,
you know,
okay,
bro, just
okay,
making it.
okay. We got to get back in the gym, man. It's been a minute, man. Since
I've
we
been
broke.
in the gym. I don't know about you.
Well, wait a minute. No. You. What gym you been in?
Oh, I've been in, what's the name of it? I can't think of the name. I just went blank, but it's on Joseph Campos.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Last I checked, it wasn't no gym on Joseph Campo. But if you say it's one there, it's there. I know it's a lot of Church's Chickens on Joseph Campo. I know it's a lot of KFCs on Joseph Campo and stuff like that. But I ain't never seen a gym on Joseph Campo.
When you free, man, you can come holler at me so I can kick you in your face like I used to.
Okay, dear. Okay. But other than that, man, let's talk about some upcoming fights, man. I know you tried to get on THC Joe Pataglia show, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, yeah, and you you was aiming to get a fight going with Josh Parisian. Did you ever get any response from SFS or Josh, man?
No, I didn't. I was just told they were going to talk it over and get back to me. You know what I'm saying? Josh is a real good dude. You know, shout out to him and SFS. I don't got nothing against them. I love them boys over there.
Right.
This would have been me and Josh's third fight. You know, like I said, he's a good game dude. I battled him multiple times.
Right.
So when we get in that cage, bro, it's like two titans. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Was that like the most fierce fight that you've had?
Man, actually, I have a three-way tie of my favorite fights. It will be the second one with Josh Parisian. It will be the one when I fought Wes Dinan, and I think when I fought Bone Crusher Jones for the heavyweight.
Oh, I didn't know y'all two had ever fought.
Yes. We fought. I took an impromptu fight. I hadn't been in the gym for about 3 months, but his opponent had backed out, and so down a free on heavyweight championship. So I'm like, hey man, let's go for it. We had a bang. It won a 5-round unanimous decision. So it was pretty good, man.
Pretty good. Any heavyweights out there you seem to be eyeing right about now?
All pro heavyweights I'm eyeing, man. Ain't nobody safe.
Nobody
man. I
safe.
want everybody.
Nobody safe.
I want all heavyweights, bro. Ain't no picking and choosing. I want them all.
Okay, Mr. Mack, how you feeling today?
Oh, I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I see you over here smiling and grinning and stuff.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
on your mind, man? What's on your mind? Tell us what you're thinking about right about now.
You already know I jump back in the cage next weekend, so I'm ready to go. And once again, show everybody why I'm one of the best there is, not just in Michigan, that there is in the world. And I'm going to prove it next weekend. It's going to be dominant, and it's going to be painful.
Okay. Who you fighting?
I'm fighting Johnny Walker out of Kalamazoo. He's a Muay Thai guy. He has some ground game. I do believe he's maybe a blue belt or something. So I know he's a veteran. He'll come game. But I'm going to show him why this was the worst mistake he made by signing that contract.
That's true. That's true. And you are one of the best. You know, one of the ones that I'm most excited about in the pro flyweight division. Although there's a few flyweights around that's not too happy about you, man. You shining too hard on it, man. You see the hate on Facebook and social media and stuff, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's where they keep it. Social media, But thing is, with all the hate, then I know I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
I know I stay on their mind because I don't even know who they are.
Right. And then that one guy that I seen, he was making some comments and stuff. I forget his name, but his head was like, he was probably about, you can look at his pictures and tell he's probably about like 3 feet tall.
Oh yeah,
but his head was like this big. So if you on his mind with the size of his head, it's a lot of
Oh
thoughts,
yeah, definitely, man. He always got something to say, but like I said, he knows me.
Right.
I don't know him.
Right.
That's all that matters.
So, you know what I'm saying? That was my first time seeing that big head joker. I never seen it before.
Probably a lot of people.
Right.
But I don't let it bother me. You know, I know I'm doing something right when they thinking about me more than themselves. So
comes with the territory.
Yeah, it comes with the territory.
A lot of them run their mouth.
And I let them talk. You know, if they do sign that contract, which he won't, then they'll find out.
Right. It's a lot of them on social media. We all get the hate,
we call it, as my coach called it, face beef, man. They want to get on keyboard but in person they like, oh, how you doing today?
Right.
You good? You need me to get out my face, bro.
Right. Don't forget them fake martial arts ball. They try to give you like they are humble and everything. I know a couple of senseis that did that, and I'm like, wait a minute. In that group chat on World of Fighters, you wasn't about this.
You was talking really tough.
Right.
It was about that action or something.
Right. And matter of fact, one of the senseis used to run his mouth, especially about my coach a lot. And I rode by one of his buildings that used to be his dojo, and they got a For Rent sign in the middle. So while you was on Facebook talking junk and running your mouth, you should have been trying to get your gym rent paid up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. People gonna talk, man. I don't just let that junk roll off your back like a duck, bro.
Definitely.
I'm gonna keep doing me. We gonna keep doing us.
Yeah, that's what I always say, man. I know what I'm doing. I got way bigger plans than just here. Everybody know I am the best flyweight that come out of Michigan.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I got to stop you there.
You can stop me.
I got to stop you.
You can stop me.
You fought Jesse Bozzi.
Yes.
And Jesse Bozzi told you before the fight. Jesse said, all you got is that right hand. He said, I'm going to be watching on it. I'm going to be watching.
I tried to hit him with
he
it
said,
too.
as long he said, but you got to admit, that's a tough, I don't know.
Oh, no. I give it to him. I mean, he's durable. I mean, he won, but we all know I'm better. I know I'm better than him. I mean,
how could you say that though?
Because I know I am.
He clearly got the victory though. How could you say that?
I mean, everybody. I mean, he won. Yeah, he got a victory, but he's not better than me.
So how do we prove who's better, other than put him in the cage and see who gets the victory?
Well, if it comes to that point again, then I'll prove it. I know the mistakes I made in that fight. He probably fought the best fight of his life.
Right.
Which I take nothing from him. I mean, I had my opportunities. He weathered the storm and got the victory. So hats off to him. But like I said, I am the best flyweight here in Michigan, and now I'm planning on taking over the world.
Okay. All right. So I just got the cue that we're getting ready to go on break. Are we getting ready to go on break? Okay. So we're getting ready to go on break. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and turn it back over to the producers.
It's the fastest rising sport in the country, but nowhere faster than in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Our amateurs and pros are passionate and skilled warriors. My name is Kevin, the CEO Tubbs. I am the coach of Team Tubbs Fight Club from Detroit, Michigan, and this is Detroit MMA TV.
Okay, we are here now in the closement portion of the show. I'm here with now both co-hosts are here together side by side, the twin towers of this production right here. Anything you want to say in closing, man? I think today was a good, interesting show to start it off and everything.
Did you have fun?
I had fun. I wanted to talk a little bit more junk, but it is.
we got plenty more shows, man. Right. We're gonna bring you controversy. We're gonna bring it all. We're gonna instigate fights. We're gonna be.
He said that.
Yeah, I said it. We're gonna instigate fights. We're going to travel to rival gyms and, you know, interview fighters who have rivalries with each other, and we're going to bring them back to you and let you know how they fare in their competition. It's going to be a real fun show. You're going to love it.
And like one of our guests, Sean Metcalf, mentioned is that he has a fight coming up here in the next week. So, you know, we're looking forward to, on our next episode, to airing that fight and letting people see what takes place this coming Saturday, and then, you know, possibly bring him back on it, you know, interview him about that fight.
Absolutely, man. We don't want nobody on the show talking trash and not being able to show and prove. You know, you're going to have to, you know, bring the audience a little bit of your fight footage so they'll know if your trash talking was in your favor.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I think we selected the very good guests. We selected reputable guests.
no doubt.
You know, that really comes and really brings it. So, you know, like I said, we'll be airing some of their fights in the future. You know, let some of the fans, you know, see it. Also, our guests, I would like to thank them because none of their breaths stanked. You know, I have interviewed people before in the past, you know. One of them is a very good head kicker. He's very good. He fights, I think, in the 145 division. I ain't gonna say no name, but ooh, his breath smelled like poop.
Is that how he won his last fight?
I think it's how. I think he actually put the guy in a triangle and just started blowing in his face and
he tapped out.
Well,
Some people's breath out there will make you tap out. You know, brush your teeth and, you know, chew a stick of gum, you know, or something. You know.
So for future guests, you know, you come on the show if your breath stank. I'm going to cut your interview short, and I'm going to show you to the door, and then when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to do a shout-out to Colgate, and that'll probably let people at home know exactly what took place. He's a little more tolerant than I am. I don't, you know.
Well, I got a lot of nose hair, so, it kind of blocked the...
Well, that's what comes with being in your 40s.
Hey, yep, that's right, baby, 43. But I make it look good, don't I, ladies?
Okay.
Hey, with this last minute and a half, man, explain to the people about this vision of ours, man, just real quick.
We're going to take over the sport. We're taking over the media aspect and the marketing aspect, but eventually we'll become fight promoters, and we'll promote some of the biggest mixed martial arts and boxing events in the country.
Absolutely.
You know, so our competition, our future competition is with Dana White.
That's right.
You know.
So you know, get ready to get up off that throne, big baby, because we coming for it.
All right. Thank you.
We're faster than in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Our amateurs and pros are passionate and skilled warriors. My name is Kevin, the CEO Tubbs. I am the coach of Team Tubbs Fight Club from Detroit, Michigan, and this is Detroit MMA TV.
The game is mine. No, listen, I am on the same level as these old heads.